For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Everybody that went to Generation Beauty and stood in the Too Faced line actually got a free bottle of this. So I'm going to try it out and give you like a whole demo on like how it's applied, how I apply it, how other people have applied it, and kind of show you throughout the day what it looks like. So I am in the shade Nude. They did color match us while we're there and they did a pretty darn good job. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to clip my hair back with these clips just so it's out of the way. I'm not going to use primer just because I don't always wear primer and I feel like that would kind of mess with what the foundation's doing. So I'm going to apply it with the F80 flat top kabuki brush from Sigma just because this is what I use most often. And then I'm just going to buff it on the skin. And I am in the shade Nude for this foundation. So now that the foundation's on, I'm just going to add my concealer. I'm just using the Pro Longwear concealer because that's what I usually use. I'm going to set my under eye area with the MAC Pro Emphasize Shaping Powder just because that's what I usually do. And then I'm going to set my face with the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural from MAC just because that's also what I usually do. And then I'm going to finish up my face and I'll show you the end result of the foundation. So the second day of Generation Beauty, after I got my free bottle of this, I tried it on and I just fell in love with it. It lasted the entire day and I think I only touched it up once. I get a lot of texture on my skin. You can see over here, like in my contour area, I get like bumps on my skin. They're not pimples, it's just like texture. And this really helps to smooth it out so that you really can't see it that much. And it fills in like all my pores, and I have one random wrinkle on my forehead and it didn't like settle into that either. So it looks really nice on the skin and it gives just a natural finish. It's not super luminous, but it's not super matte, and it gives you a fuller coverage. So I was really impressed by it. I'm going to wear it throughout the day so you can see like what it looks like at the end of the day. Right now it is 3:30, so I will check back and show you what that looks like later on. But yeah, my mom has tried it and my boyfriend's mom has tried it and they both absolutely loved it. My mom said that she applied it with her fingers and only did one pump, and she said it just looked so flawless on her skin, and both of them have more mature skin. I think both of them are dry like me. I have dry, normal to dry skin, and sometimes I get a little bit oily depending on the weather. So for instance, today it's like 80 degrees, so we'll see how it kind of stands against the heat. When I was at Generation Beauty, I did use a mattifying primer. So since I don't have primer on right now, we'll see what it really looks like at the end of the day. So I'm on Ipsy's website right now and I'm going to read a little bit about this foundation and kind of like what it does. This comes out June 15th, so it's coming soon, but it's not out yet. It is oil free and it says it diffuses the skin. So that's basically like, that's exactly what it does. I feel like it diffuses like everything that's like not pretty on my face, like pimples, lines, everything like that. It promotes elasticity, blurred imperfections, yep. Oh, and it doesn't have any SPF in it either, so I really like that because then you don't get flashback in photography. If you want to wear SPF, I would wear like a lotion before you put on your foundation, because then you're not stuck with a foundation that gives you flashback and you don't have to go out and get another one for special events and things like that. So far, I highly recommend this foundation. I'm going to go ahead and wear it throughout the day and give you my final thoughts at the end of the day, but so far I absolutely love it. A little bit goes a very long way and it looks literally perfect like on your skin. So yeah, I will check back in a little bit. Yeah, it's like 3:30 right now, so I will be back. So I just got home. It's a little bit after 10 right now, and I was going to kind of like check up throughout the day just to show you what it looked like, but I had no space on my cell phone, so I couldn't show you. So I do apologize. However, I just feel like it pretty much looked like this all day. I do have normal to dry skin. However, with the heat, my skin is more normal and it gets oily or dewy, I guess you could say, throughout the day. So in my T-zone area, you could probably see I have more of a shine than usual, and also like more on my cheekbones. But this from like my cheek down is still pretty normal, but it's just like my forehead and T-zone area. But overall, I didn't touch up at all. So overall, this just lasts so nicely. It has been 6.5 hours, which is a really long time, and I didn't use a primer. So if you have oily skin, use a primer. You probably already use a primer as it is, so just make sure you're using a primer. If you have more dry skin, you probably don't need to use one, especially if you don't use one anyways. I probably would use a primer just for the summertime, and that's just because I get a little bit oily throughout the day with the heat. But as far as like long wearing and longevity goes, it has really stayed on. I wouldn't even need it for that. I would just need it for the oil control or just to bring like a powder to touch up with throughout the day. So amazing stuff. I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna zoom in just so you could see what it looks like, and you could see kind of like how it has lasted for 6.5 hours. So this is what it looks like all up in my grill. You can see I have some pores here. I don't even know if you can tell on camera, but you can see those, but you can pretty much see those anyways. And right up here is where it gets more oily, but you can tell like my blush is on, all that's still on. Overall, it's on. Alright, well I really hope that you guys like this video. Let me know if you want me to do more reviews or first impression type videos like this. I really enjoyed doing this, especially because it was something that I really did like. I highly recommend it to everybody. I feel like this is a foundation that could work for so many different people, so many different skin tones. I think there was like 12 different foundation colors. Even like my mom and my boyfriend's mom, they both loved it too, and they are older than I am. So I just feel like this is such a great foundation for everyone. And I did get this for free at Gen Beauty, but like all my thoughts are my own. I'm not just saying that because they gave it to me. I'm just saying that. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any requests or questions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Ooh. Eyeshadow is like melting off. I'm gonna set my under eye area with the Pro Longwear concealer. That's not Pro Longwear concealer.
And I want to get like blonde highlights in it.
So excited.
I know.
I think it would look so pretty on you. You should play it like Starbucks. You get free drinks all day. This is why I need to clean my because then I can't find anything and I get frustrated. There we go.
I would be like, deep breaths. Ready? In and out. We're not giving birth, we're taking deep breaths. There's a difference. I feel like that would make you pass out breathing like that though. Yeah.
Yeah.